sit down when all should be standing? And why do we back down at the critical moment, like running away from the waves of the ocean? We head for the hills, the high tide approaching.
All right, guys. Hey, it's Kevin again from Libertarian Party, Hillsborough County, the political action chair. We've got a politician here. We've got Bryan Zemina. He's running for Florida House of Representatives. So for those of you who live in Northeast Hillsborough County, he is running for the special election. It's going to be on December 19th. That'll be that voting day, but as you know, there'll be mail-in and early voting as well, so
Absolutely.
Keep posted. I should probably say get on his website because we'll be sending out some reminders. It's BZ for Liberty, BZ for Bryan Zemina for Liberty. So what do we want to ask a candidate, huh? So we've been spending a lot of time talking about issues and policy and news stuff, but where did he come from? He's a married man.
The hard-hitting issues now.
How did you meet your wife? Where did you go for your honeymoon? But more importantly, tell us a little bit about yourself, Bryan. What do the voters really need to know about you? And are you really a member of the community, or are you just a carpetbagger showing up last minute?
That's fair. So I was actually born in Largo, over in Pinellas County, and I was raised in Riverview from third grade when we moved to Riverview, actually the neighborhood of Summerfield, down in South Hillsborough County, and was there all through high school. Graduated high school, and I went off to a small Division III engineering school up in Indiana called Rose-Hulman Institute of Technology. While I was up there, I got to play baseball and football, which is a fantastic experience. The only, don't regret a second about it. My knee will beg to differ. He might regret a little bit, but personally, I don't regret anything about it. It was an awesome experience. Graduated, got my mechanical engineering degree, moved back to Hillsborough County, moved to Temple Terrace, and I've been there ever since 2010. I bought a house in 2010, and that's still in that house.
Nice.
Joined up in an engineering firm, and I've been with that firm my entire career.
Wow. Did you miss any beats along the way? Any setbacks?
There were always setbacks, but overall, there's always little things here and there. Overall, not a whole lot. I was able to, persevere through any little things that came at me. For the most part, it was actually fairly smooth moving through all that.
Yeah, that's what I noticed about you as a candidate is super strong on the resume and the career, and I haven't met your wife yet. You got a wife, Chrissy
Yokish Zemina. Yes, sir.
And she's Dr. Yokish. If
She
you guys
is.
ever need your veins worked on down there at
I would suggest it's really not good to go in for vascular surgery.
vascular surgeon is what
my wife, who was actually born in Wisconsin, but through a couple little steps moved down to actually Apollo Beach, which is also down in South Hillsborough County. By the time she was she was about 7, I believe, when she moved down here. And she's been in the Tampa Bay area ever since in Hillsborough County. She went to undergrad at UF and came back home to USF and went to the USF Morsani College of Medicine.
Awesome.
And that's where she got her medical doctorate degree. And luckily, we were able to obtain a resident position here at Tampa General Hospital. So she is a vascular surgery resident here locally at Tampa General and working at the VA right adjacent to USF as well.
Wow, you guys are amazing. So you have a medical degree.
She's way more amazing than I am.
She's got a medical degree. You got a professional engineer's license.
Correct.
Mechanical engineering degree. Outstanding. So a lot of hard work. You can't really get these types of credentials without being someone who does their homework and knows how to work hard. So congratulations for you guys personally and professionally. And we're happy to have you as a candidate.
You. Happy to be here.
I haven't even looked at the other candidates yet, believe it or not. I know they exist, but
they're there.
You're strong. So family, you got some parents living in the area?
I do.
Siblings, maybe?
Yeah, all of the above, actually. My mother and father both live here and still down in Riverview, actually. Still in the same house I was raised in since third grade. My dad's a local civil contractor. He is and my mom is a civil contractor. I'm sorry, I'm speaking engineering terms and speaking that language. I tend to do that. I apologize. So he builds roads, sewers, all those sorts of things.
Awesome. Things on the ground.
All sorts of, infrastructure, utilities, exactly. My mom is an occupational therapist. So really what that means is she assists people. Let's say that you lost your leg in a car accident. She would teach you how to get around now with just one leg. Or you lose your hands. How do you tie your shoe with just one hand? That's her job. My sister.
Wow, and that's tough stuff. Thank God. Thank God I don't have to deal with that.
Once again, these are all people that are way smarter and way better at what they do than I am. My sister, who's 3 years younger than me, 3 years grade-wise, so I was a senior in high school and she was a little freshman. So, I got to be the big man on campus while she was just starting out. She actually also got her doctorate, her medical doctorate degree from USF College of Medicine.
Wow.
So, and she is a neurology resident here at Tampa General as well. So all my family was able to stay here. All my close family is able to stay here in Hillsborough County, Riverview, Tampa, Temple Terrace. It's a beautiful, wonderful blessing to have everybody close.
Outstanding. So who else better to represent than someone who's been here all this time?
I have.
Fabulous. So, and you're kind of newly married, right? You're working on
Yes.
First year of marriage?
working on it, getting through it day by day, right? So I've been with my wife. I started dating her back in 2009. We were both still in college. Funny story about how I met her, actually. So I was up in Indiana during undergrad, and I'd come home on vacations, Christmas break, whatever it may be. And I showed up to the house, and there was this cute girl there. Well, my sister's friend was over the house. Well, why not hit on her, right? She was a good-looking girl. Well,
what's a boy to do?
9 years later, here we are, married. So I have to thank my sister for all of that, for unintentionally setting us up. But it was we got married in December of last year down in Sarasota at a beautiful venue right on the water. It was absolutely gorgeous. She had the wedding of her dreams, which cost my wallet a little bit, but that's okay. We're still recovering from that, but that's all right. We ended up going on our honeymoon in May, and we got to go to Greece, Italy, and Switzerland.
Wow.
It was the most gorgeous, unbelievable vacation I've ever been on.
That's right. I think I've seen some of those pictures on your Facebook page.
Yes.
Once you got his wedding trip.
Yes.
I think it's called BZ for Liberty or BZ Liberty on Facebook. Is that what it is? Facebook, BZ
for Liberty,
right?
It's the same one. It's
go
BZ
for the long
Liberty.
version. Bryan Zemina on Facebook. You probably find him. But I did a little hunting and pecking through your Facebook page, and you had some awesome photographs. I think it was a trip to India, possibly, or at least an Indian.
Oh, yeah, it was an Indian
Hindu wedding, possibly.
Yeah, it was an Indian. One of my wife and sister's friends that was in med school recently got married as well, and they had an Indian wedding, which is the most amazing thing.
It made your wedding look inexpensive.
It did. It made our wedding look like the cheapest thing. It was awesome. It was so much fun. Great people. It was a great time.
Ironically, I work for an Indian family, and they're opening up a temple on Palm Avenue. Between Nebraska and Florida on Palm Avenue. We should probably have you out for the grand opening. I've been tracking
happy to be there.
them for when they're going to have their grand openings. So I could at least be there myself, too. But it sounds like you got a couple friends who are Indians. Maybe they're going to be involved, too. Or Hindus, I should say. Or whatever the right term is. So that's standing. So you guys are in the community. You got some roots here.
Absolutely.
You pretty much grew up here, and your family's still in town. That's awesome. And who knows? Maybe there'll be some kids in the future, huh?
There are plans for it, but fingers crossed, not yet. My grandma's been giving me pressure since about 5 years ago. It's just
I bet she is.
Wants to be a great grandmother. I don't blame her, but.
So it's good for the public to see a little bit of the inside of a candidate, where they come from, what they're made of, what kind of hard work they've done from when they came of age to this point in their lives. And if anyone's ever taken the professional engineering test, it's a you got to study a book this thick, and you have to have studied a different book earlier, like 5 years earlier, to even qualify to study the big book later on. It's a big beating, and a ton of work takes place. So that's one of the things I see in you, Bryan, is your representative is going to do a ton of work for the people. I have a feeling you'll be able to read through these bills that are getting presented. Hopefully, either vote them down or vote them up, or modify them to be in line with what the people want. What the people want.
As long as it's defending the people's liberty.
And from a voter in general, he's not in my district, but I want a representative who can run the table for us. I want a representative who's going to master the process, master managing the other votes in the room. And I see an engineer being capable of doing that. You can see him talking. He can talk and he can walk. and you can throw a pretty good fastball. I didn't even get into this with you, but you're an amateur fastball player or a hardball player.
I am in a men's wood bat baseball league here. Still trying to live the dream.
League.
Still think that we've got it. Us old guys out there.
Breaking any windshields lately?
Not last I checked. No.
All right.
Although if I break one with a home run, that's a good thing.
Yeah,
right?
that's what I was gonna
say. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, it's just still trying to pretend like I'm young, like I've got it in me. I haven't been thrown out stealing a base yet this year, so still got that going.
He steals bases, people. We'll keep an eye on this guy. So Bryan Zemina, again, check him out on his website, bzforliberty.com or bryanzemina.com. We'll keep you people posted on what Bryan's got going on for his policies and his plans and his positions. Keep checking back, and more importantly, forward this out to your friends. This is a special election. It's taking place on December 19th.
Exactly.
That's the week before Christmas. Not many people are thinking about voting, but we need you guys to show up because if you hadn't noticed, Bryan's new to the process. He's not part of the two-party system. He has sought to join the Libertarians, and we appreciate that, and we're helping him all we can by talking to him now and doing some video recording.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, he's the underdog, and us Americans, we love the underdogs. So come on out, December 19th, week before Christmas, because you guys are going to be able to pick your representative in the Florida Assembly for the Florida House. Guys, thanks very much. Bryan, thank you for your time.
Absolutely.
We're going to have to get your wife in this chair.
We'll
we're going to get more views if we have his wife in the chair here.
She's a very good-looking woman, yes. I tend to say so myself.
Good. This will work. All right, guys, thanks.
Thank you very much.
For I know that I'm not alone. Yes, I know I'm not alone.